In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on February 17, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like access to our exclusive betting picks where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 15 betting picks a day and more, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Now let's get started. Seattle Kraken versus Winnipeg Jets. We will have some Western Conference action on Thursday night as we have the Seattle Kraken and the Winnipeg Jets squaring off inside of the Canada Life Center in Winnipeg, Manitoba. The Kraken are entering this game at 16-29-4 this season, while the Jets are coming in at 21-18-4. The Seattle Kraken come into this road contest with an overall record of 16-29-4 through 49 games. The Kraken are 8th in the Pacific Division. On the season, they have found the net 129 times, good for a rank of 24th among NHL teams. Heading into the game, Seattle is the 27th ranked defensive team, allowing opponents to score at an average rate of 3.51 goals per game. So far, the Kraken have a strength of schedule rating of 9th in the league. When diving into their opponent adjusted scoring margin, they come into this game as the 28th ranked team in the NHL. The Winnipeg Jets get set to host the Seattle Kraken with an overall record of 20-18-8. This mark places them 6th in the Central Division. Through 46 games, the Jets have scored 131 goals, giving them an average of 2.83. This output gives them a rank of 22nd among NHL teams. On defense, Winnipeg is the 13th ranked unit, giving up 2.89 goals per contest. So far, the Jets have played the 6th toughest schedule in the league, and when taking into account Winnipeg's scoring margin relative to the quality of their competition, they come in with a power ranking of 19th in the NHL. The defenses as of late are showing two completely sides, as Seattle is giving up 4.7 goals in their previous 3 games, while Winnipeg is allowing 2.3 goals in their last 4 games. The difference is going to be in the goaltending, as Hellebuck has been decent for the Jets, while the combination of Grubauer and Drieger are struggling this season, as they are both averaging at least 3.15 goals per game. The Winnipeg Jets to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. In Seattle's 49 games, the over has hit in over half of their games, going 28-19-2. So far, taking the over when the Kraken are playing on the road has been a good bet, with an over-under record of 11-10-1. On the season, 61% of Seattle's games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 42% of the scoring coming from the Kraken. In Winnipeg's 46 games, the over has hit in over half of their games, going 24-21-1. So far, taking the over when the Jets are playing at home has been a good bet, with an over-under record of 12-8-1. On the season, 54% of Winnipeg's games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 49% of the scoring coming from the Jets. Look for this to be a high-scoring game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Columbus Blue Jackets versus Chicago Blackhawks. Columbus comes into this contest in 5th place in the Metropolitan Division standings with 47 points and a 23-23-1 overalls record in 47 games. Meanwhile, Chicago is trying to battle its way out of the cellar in the Central Division race, where it ranks 7th with 43 points and an 18-24-7 overall record in 49 games. Through 49 games, the Chicago Blackhawks' leading goal scorer is Alex DeBrincat. With his 12 assists, he is the 2nd in overall points, coming in at 40. On the season, he is turning 18.7% of his shots into goals. In addition, the Blackhawks have benefited from the strong play of Patrick Kane, who is the team's overall leader in points. In Chicago's 49 games, he has come up with 12 goals on a shooting percentage of 7.2%. However, when on the ice, the Blackhawks are minus 15 in scoring differential. Chicago's top goalie is Marc-Andre Fleury, who is giving up an average of 2.88 goals per game. In his 36 games played, he has turned in 20 quality starts, giving him a quality start percentage above the league average. Through 47 games, the Columbus Blue Jackets goal and overall scoring leader is Boone Jenner, with 34 points. He has reached his mark of 19 goals on a shooting percentage of 14.8%. So far, 32% of his goals have come during power play time. Behind him is Jakub Voracek, who has 30 assists to go along with his 2 goals. However, when on the ice, the Blue Jackets are -10 in scoring differential. Columbus's top goalie is Elvis Merzlikins, who is giving up an average of 3.4 goals per game. In his 31 games played, he has come up with a quality start just 47% of the time. Heading into the game, the Chicago Blackhawks have yet to take advantage of playing at home, covering the spread just 7 times in 28 opportunities. In their last 5 games, Chicago has contributed just 38% of the combined scoring. On the other side, Columbus is 3-2 over their last 5 games. In this stretch, they have put together above-average scoring performances 3 times. The Columbus Blue Jackets money line is our full-game side pick. Coming into this game, the Blackhawks have an over-under record of 20 to 23-5. So far, 53% of Chicago's games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 40% of the scoring coming from the Blackhawks. In Columbus's 47 games, the over has hit in over half of their games, going 30 to 14-3. On the season, 70% of Columbus's games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 46% of the scoring coming from the Blue Jackets. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Anaheim Ducks versus Edmonton Oilers. It's a battle of teams from the Pacific Division on the ice in the province of Alberta. The Anaheim Ducks continue their swing through the province as they travel to face the Edmonton Oilers Thursday night. Anaheim was in action on the road in Calgary Wednesday night as they faced the Flames. The Ducks were beaten 4-3 at home by Seattle in their most recent contest Friday night. Edmonton picked up a 5-2 win on the road over Los Angeles Tuesday night in their most recent game. In the last 10 meetings, the Ducks own a narrow 5-4 1 advantage, but the Oilers took a 6-5 victory at home in the first meeting on October 19, 2021. The Anaheim Ducks come into this road contest with an overall record of 23-17-9. Through 49 games, the Ducks are 3rd in the Pacific Division. On the season, they have found the net 144 times, good for a rank of 17th among NHL teams. Heading into the game, Anaheim is the 17th ranked defensive team, allowing opponents to score at an average rate of 2.8 goals per game. So far, the Ducks have a strength of schedule rating of 14th in the league. When diving into their opponent-adjusted scoring margin, they come into this game as the 15th-ranked team in the NHL. The Edmonton Oilers get set to host the Anaheim Ducks with an overall record of 26-18-3. This mark places them 3rd in the Pacific Division. Through 47 games, the Oilers have scored 154 goals, giving them an average of 3.21. This output gives them a rank of 12th among NHL teams. On defense, Edmonton is the 22nd ranked unit, giving up 3.17 goals per contest. So far, the Oilers have played the 23rd toughest schedule in the league, and when taking into account Edmonton's scoring margin relative to the quality of their competition, they come in with a power ranking of 17th in the NHL. The Oilers are streaking while the Ducks are reeling losers of 3 in a row. Anaheim has given up 10 goals in their last 2 games, and they will struggle on the defensive side of the ice. Once again, facing an Oilers team that has a solid attack led by 2 players that are tied for the league lead in points with one leading the league in goals. Edmonton has scored 11 goals in their last 3 games, and while they have defensive issues on the season, that has not been the case as of late, only allowing 3 goals in their 3-game win streak. The Edmonton Oilers money line is our full game side pick. The total in the first game between these teams went over, and that was the winning pick in each of the last 2 games for both clubs. On top of that, the total has gone over in the last 4 games between these teams, and the over record is 6-2-1 in the last 9 meetings in Edmonton. The Oilers have a solid attack, and they have totaled 11 goals in the last 3 games, while the Ducks have given up 10 goals in their last 2 games. Anaheim has seen the under post a 25-23-1 mark in their 49 games this season in relation to the total so far this year. The Ducks see an average of 5.67 goals per game overall. That number rockets up to 5.88 goals a game as the visiting team this season. Edmonton has seen the over hit in 22 of their 47 games this season, with 2 pushes on the books. The Oilers have seen an average total of 6.38 goals per game this season, and that number slips slightly to an average of 6.30 goals per contest on home ice. Look for Edmonton to like. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.